Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Chase the Express, and let's continue the game where we last left off, which is trying to disable the nuke. Now, am I going to the right direction? Yes, I am. Probably the final chapter of the game. And we got 11 minutes to disable the nuke. Gotta love suicidal henchmen. There's a nuke on board, but nah, I'm still gonna try and kill you. Good show. What's this note? What's that? Okay, so we have now 3. But how do we disable them? Ah, finally quiet. Okay, but how do I get out of here? Oh, this. Now I need to. Ah, damn that noise. Now, how do I disarm them? And how do I know which wires to cut? Well, that didn't help. Are these the nuke? 1B, 2R3 blue. So what is it? White, red, and blue. And this is microfilm A. I'll look at one more time. White, red, blue, white, red, blue, white, red, blue. White, red, blue. Now, let's assume that that the microfilms go, well, probably are the nuclear device disarm plans. So we need to cut white, red and blue, and let's assume that this goes basically from left to right. So this is A. So let's start white, red and blue. And we'll see if I was correct. Up, come on. Well, we'll see about it now if I understood the microfilm correctly. I did not. Go, Jack. So, one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's retry, and now let's assume that this is the A. And once again, I'm gonna recheck. I know it's white the first, but was it white, red and blue or white, blue, red? Microfilm A. White, red, blue. Oh. And let's see what happens. Let's see if my theory is correct, or will it go boom once again? Nope, I was right. So white, red, and blue. Let's look at microfilm. Oops. Microfilm B. Red, white, yellow. 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 Come on. Well, we got plenty of time, so no worries there. And last one. Microfilm C. Red, black, green. Probably, yes. Red, black, green. Red, black, green. Red, black, green. Red, black, green. No, red, black, green. Come on, cut it. And nuclear catastrophe averted. Oh, and maybe I did finally finish the game. Ah, the French ambassador didn't survive. And that was Let's Play Chase the Express on PlayStation 1. And that was one of the bad endings. If you manage to save Billy in certain parts of the game, you get a better ending. And one of the better endings is that you will finally fight Mason on one-on-one. But as I failed to save Billy and I probably did some other mistakes, he got away and we get this ending. But well, that's Let's Playing for you. I haven't played this game in many years, and honestly, I didn't even remember all the puzzle solutions, and definitely I botched the blood transfusion very badly, and that led into Billy's death. But there's also, I do remember there's another scene where Billy can die. You might have remembered that I picked up body armor, but I couldn't wear it because it was too small. Well, in fact, that is Billy's, and you need to give it to Billy once you save him from the blood transfusion, which also affects the ending. But this was this kind of ending to the game, and I probably won't do the other endings, at least not in a very near future. Maybe someday, if I have a spare time, I'm gonna play this game for the fun of it and then record the different endings, because you do have to do certain things differently to get all the endings. What can I say about this game? Well, all in all, it's a pretty average game. The characters are a bit one-dimensional, but I do find it a bit charming that they are this kind of simple, like Boris is just an evil terrorist and Mason ends up being a quite a comedic loony, in my opinion, that I'm gonna be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I like it. I do enjoy like complex villains and such, and who have characteristics and flaws, but sometimes it's fun to see like this simple good versus evil. Jack Morton feels like a Boy Scout in my opinion, but I like it. Maybe the thing I most enjoy about this game is the premise. There aren't many games where you take part in a train. In fact, the only game from the top of my head that comes to mind is Capcom's Resident Evil 0, where you take part of the game in a train, but not the full game. And honestly, I can't remember any other games. What else can I say? Well, the controls are a bit stiff, especially in the boss fight. They can be a bit frustrating. I do enjoy the fixed camera angle for atmosphere, and the game really has, at the beginning, a little bit of horror feeling because of the music. The music is quite, I would say, oppressing, but as the game moves on and you get more and more ammo, it loses its effectiveness. But it can be also a bit frustrating as the enemies have weapons, and sometimes I felt like I got cheap shots from the enemy because I didn't see them and I couldn't know when to lock on. But all in all, I still enjoyed playing this game, and it was fun playing this game after so many years. But, like I said, it's an average game, not my favorite, but not my least favorite either. Is there anything else I can say about the game? And here's Scenario E. Eliminated 119 terrorists, and total playtime 4 hours and 11 minutes. The game was quite faster, although I felt like it was much longer. But anyway. And yes, and one thing that I found a bit complaining is that the enemies do respawn and they don't always drop ammo. This can be, if you play this game like the first time, it can be very frustrating and possibly leave you in a no-win situation, as you saw some of my videos that melee does not help you for a very long way of the game. But it's still enjoyable. A fun little action-adventure game from the Sony PlayStation 1 era. Now, let's continue on. And I think those are the alternate routes that you can take when you do certain actions, like saving Billy from blood transfusion and like. But this was the route we took in Scenario E. Yes, and as the game say, try again, you still don't know the real outcome. And as you can see, there are multiple different endings for the game. But we won't be seeing them in this Let's Play. Maybe we will see them, I don't know yet, I haven't decided. Maybe I will do, in my spare time, the alternate endings. But we'll see, but not in the immediate future. So, that was Let's Play Chase the Express. I'm K9 Gamer. I hope you enjoyed this little Let's Play, and if you did enjoy these kinds of Let's Plays, please subscribe, share, comment, like, all that other stuff. And oh yes, before I cut the video, what's next for me? Well, since I did my first PlayStation 1 Let's Play, I decided I will do another one. But I've been doing a lot of action-adventure games lately. I feel like it's time to do some other genre. And I decided to do and return to my personal favorite genre, the horror games. Now, what kind of horror game I'm gonna play in PlayStation 1? Well, you just have to tune in and find out. But I will continue with a new Let's Play in a few days. So join me and see what kind of horror game I'm gonna play next. But until then, as always, I'll see you when I see you. Later! Bye!